Now, in theory, you did choose a triad color scheme, but the colors that you're choosing, they're not the right hexadecimals when it comes to look at the color wheel and so forth. So if I use a site called Paladin.com, I put in the base like the brown color, and then this gives me the actual hexadecimal values. And you could, if you use that, it's going to be more complementary with each other, and it's definitely going to work. However, this is really the blue that you're using is just too it's too much of a purple. And when I look at color scheme and I look at some of the stuff that I look at the meaning, purple, is to soothe, the calm, and I think you need to be a little bit more blue, which is more creating that trust. And since it's a Happy Paws pet store, I want to trust the company. Okay. And one of the things you want to take a look at, I'm going to pause this real quick. So if I go to PetSmart, guess what they're using? They're using blue as their main character with their main color. And so that's what I think you need to take a look at. And they're using red to kind of offset it, and so forth, but the blue is being used. So one of the things I would suggest taking a look at um, is going in and finding a blue color for that base that you need to work with. And excuse me, let me just move that around over here. And what you could do is you can move these circles in the middle to give you something different. I'm using the triad value up here. You have these other models you can work with. You have adjacent colors, which I wouldn't do, and some people do a tetrad. But triad, typically, here you're going to have orange and yellow, which makes sense, for that purpose. So then, you go in and get that blue color that you want to work with, and maybe you don't do a tan in the background. Maybe we do it, maybe do a yellow, maybe we do a white, and use these colors accordingly. Because I like to, when it comes to working with text, I want the text to be easy to read, and like a dark blue, this dark blue could be used right here for text because it's part of that hue that you're working with. So I want you to take a look at that. Um, I just think the purple is a little bit off for Happy Paws, the pet store, and just look at the meaning of the colors, working with this. Um, Even think about, I want the main color, and really that's the blue would be more of a bluish instead of being more purple. So that's something to think about. So again, hopefully that